Okay, we are checking out another live performance from the infamous Black Baby Metal. This is for Song 4, which is a great name for a song. I was going to do a dual reaction for this one and the 2017 performance, but pretty much all of the Fox Festival performances that I check out end up getting blocked. And so far, all of these Budokan performances from 2014 have been alright. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And I've also set up my screen a little bit differently, hoping that helps them not get blocked as frequently. So we'll see how this goes. I'm excited for this one. Black Baby Metal is always a treat. You never know exactly what you're gonna get. Before we get started, if you guys enjoy the video, if you could like and subscribe, that would be awesome. Also, I have a Patreon link down below with all of my fully and partially blocked reactions, along with a more interactive tier if that's something you guys will be interested in. And feel free to comment any bands, artists, or live performances that you'd like to see, and let's dive into it. God, those guitars sound so cool. Oh, they got the backup dancers for this one. A lot of really cool guitar effects happening. Okay, so far, similar to the other Black Baby Metal songs, a lot of chanty spoken word stuff, which, you know, they're not expected to be singing anything crazy at this age by any means. And then, of course, you have the very nice heavy instrumentation behind it. And again, a lot of cool things happening with the guitars, especially the guitar coming through the right ear. It sounds like he's using a lot of effects with the pedal, maybe a whammy pedal. It's hard to tell at this point because you haven't seen any straight shots of him playing. And I'm not sure if we're going to see a lot of shots of just the band for this performance, since they do have the backup dancers on stage with them, but I guess we'll see. Okay. I assume this is the chorus. Oh, okay. Oh my God. The crowd loves it. Back into that breakdown. Okay, I want to go through that whole section again, because there were a lot of really nice switch-ups happening there. And then they did a little bit more straight singing in the chorus here. Nothing crazy melody-wise. And they did a little bit of back and forth, but that was cool. So right into the chorus, I presume? They're doing a little bit of straight singing here. Same melody repeats. And then into a breakdown. Really nice bends on the guitars. And then just straight. Okay, I was trying to listen to if they had extra drum samples in the tracks there, because it sounds like both the guitars just switched to a very clean tone. Same thing with the bass player, seemed like he switched to a little bit of a cleaner tone. And then either the drummer was just playing very soft, doing some rim shots on there, or he was doing that and there were extra drums layered in the tracks there. And then you can have a really fast transition like that when all of your effects are automated. I was just trying to listen to all the differences on all of the instruments for that brief section there, because the lighting changes as well. Yeah, it sounds like there's some like higher kind of bongo tom happening in the track there for a brief section, and I'm not sure if the drummer has that on his kit. It's hard to tell from this angle. Right there. There's definitely like a old school sounding synth happening in the tracks for sure, but that was a really nice switch up I did not see coming. And then just right back into that riff. I really like the bass line here. Okay, doing a bit of crowd interaction here. Oh, they're going to each part of the stadium. It's so funny when the lights come on and you can see the entire crowd just get completely into it. And then this whole section of the song is very interactive. This is great for a live performance. Again, gotta run it back one more time. God, they have so much energy. Okay, so I think the guitar player is using a whammy pedal, because you can see him there for a brief moment. Right there, you'll see him use his pedal. I'm not sure if it's just a whammy pedal. I'm sure he has multiple pedals that he's using. But he's got a really cool effect that he's been utilizing on and off throughout this entire song. Yeah, right there. Okay, third verse. Gotta run it back again. And back into the chorus. Dude, shout out to these two for having all of the energy. They've been running around for 5 minutes straight interacting with the entire audience, and they're still going for another minute here. Very impressive. Okay, intro guitar riff. I'm pretty sure. Still dancing. There it is. Wow. Yeah, again, very impressive performance from these two specifically. So this is about a 6-minute song, but there were really only 4 or 5 sections of this song that just repeated a lot. You have that intro riff section that led into the verse, and then you had the chorus, and then you have the real stripped back instrumental where everything just got real poppy and laid back there. And then you have that instrumental section, which I guess you could call the bridge, which is them interacting with the crowd. That got drawn out for like 2 or 3 minutes straight. And I believe you had the verse and the choruses repeat about 3 times. And that bridge section went on for a while and then came back and repeated again at the very end. I'd have to go back and watch it again to see exactly how everything was structured. But very smart the way that they designed the song. This song was entirely constructed for crowd interaction and participation. And it seemed like to a degree this song was also structured for this specific venue for this performance. Now maybe in the original studio track that bridge section isn't that long and drawn out. They might have drawn that out more specifically so they could hit every side of the crowd in this venue. And the way that bridge is laid out is the perfect way to do that. You just add a few more measures of that same instrumental, and then you have time to extend that so that they can run around and chant with every section of the crowd. And then the lighting was really cool on this as well, because when they went into that really laid back section, the red lights went down and it was just a straight bright light on them. And then also when they were chanting with the audience, it would flash kind of dark in the red lights, but then when the audience would chant back to them, it was completely clear lights on them to light them up just for a moment there as well. And then I was also impressed hearing a little bit more straight singing from both of them in the chorus. And it was smart how they had them switch off every line throughout the chorus, but then also throughout pretty much this entire song as well. Very unique song from them overall. It had some really nice sections instrumentally. It had a really nice breakdown section. Most of what the instrumentation was doing was fairly straightforward. It was still heavy, wasn't quite as heavy as some of their other songs, but again, this entire song was put together with, I'm sure, the goal of crowd interaction, which they nailed completely with this. Shout out to Black Baby Metal for having all of the energy in this performance. That was awesome. Thank you guys for watching. Again, if you could like and subscribe, also go check out some of the covers that I've done on my channel, and I will see you in the next one.